Hi guys, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Doug Nowlin. With my wife Gina, we run the APA Pool League here in the Phoenix Metro and East Valley areas. Lately, we've had some issues with some of the rules in our league, so I'd like to start clearing some of them up. This video is the first in a series of videos dealing with the APA rules from the official team manual and our local bylaws. I plan to go over different rules as they come up through the league year. So if anyone has a particular rule they want to know more about, please contact me. You can call me, email me, see me out in league play, and perhaps I can make a video to benefit everybody. Please keep in mind rules in the official team manual apply to every player in APA, no matter where they're at in the country. Occasionally in these videos I will mention local bylaws. Those apply only to us here in the Phoenix metro area. So the first rule that I want to go over is when a shooter accidentally touches another object ball. Either he's getting lined up on his shot and moves the ball, or he's taking his shot and as he's drawing back he hits an object ball on the table. This has come up several times in the last couple of weeks, and it's time that we address that and try to clear it up for you guys. So on page 49 and 50 of your official team manual, section 9 deals directly with this scenario. First I'm going to read the rule out loud, and as we go through it section by section, I'm going to break it down and explain exactly what it means. Accidentally moved balls must be replaced unless any of the accidentally moved balls make contact with the cue ball. If accidentally moved balls make contact with the cue ball, it is a ball in hand foul and no balls get replaced. So what that means, accidentally moved balls must be replaced. If they do not come in contact with the cue ball. If you just move a ball, it has to be replaced. If it does touch the cue ball, then it does become a ball in hand foul for your opponent, and of course you would not replace any of the balls. If the accidental movement occurs between shots, the ball must be replaced by the opponent before the shot is taken. Please notice I've highlighted the ball must be replaced by the opponent. Okay, that's very important. So the ball must be replaced. It is not an option. What would happen if your sleeve hits a ball or your hand moves it? You would draw back and advise your opponent that it was moved, and he would be responsible for putting it back. And again, he has no option. That it must be done. If the accidental movement occurs during a shot, all balls accidentally moved must be replaced by the opponent after the shot is over and all balls have stopped rolling. Again, this means when you're down on your shot, you stroke through, you hit the cue ball, your object ball is on its way, and as pulling back, your sleeve or your arm touches the ball and moves it. Again, you would step back, tell your opponent the ball moved, and allow him to replace it. And again, no option, he must do it. Must be replaced. An object ball that is in motion and makes accidental contact with a bridge, a cue stick, etc. is not replaced. That's pretty self-explanatory. Bridge or your cue, you move a ball, it's not a ball in hand foul, but you would not replace it in that case. If during the course of the shot another ball stops in the position previously occupied by the accidentally moved ball, the opponent must place the accidentally moved ball in a fair manner as close as possible to its original position. Just means that if after the shot you move a ball with your hand accidentally, another ball comes in where that ball was, then your opponent would try to place it carefully and fairly as close to the original spot as possible. Okay, I hope this clears it up a little bit. As in all APA rules, please understand that the matches belong to the two players at the table. If you're watching a match and you see something that you believe was against the rule, you should speak up and let your player know about it. Once you've expressed your thought, though, about it, you should step back and let the players settle it themselves. If the two players can't come to an agreement, a re-rack is always an option. If this occurs, you simply put an X through the game block on the score sheet and erase any defenses that were played in that game. Always keep your cool. Don't get angry, don't yell and scream. Just remember, 99% of the players out there are honest and want to do the right thing, and they will if you let them. In every disagreement, somebody's right and somebody's wrong. Assuming your opponent is just as honest as you, and they seem to be very adamant about what they saw, there's just as much chance that they're right and you're wrong. Remember, in league play, there's no cameras from ABC Sports or ESPN. There's no television audience watching you. There's no reputation at stake for losing. No thousands of dollars on the line. In the end, it's just a game, and your enjoyment is the only thing at stake. Remember, you can't always win, but you can always have fun. So keep an eye out. I'll be doing these videos every few weeks or so, covering some of the rules. So watch out for the next one, and thanks for watching.